seed was planted. A dream born from a bank's purpose to uplift the communities it serves, from crisis to recovery.
Our business has changed after the training of the SME loop.
From classrooms to businesses.
Today I have a business plan thanks to the program.
Remember that journey is unrelentless. You're remaining straight to the course.
The significance is such that once they're supported, they will form the future big businesses in Kenya.
This is the 5-year journey of the Stanbic Kenya Foundation. Just months after it was formed, the Stanbic Foundation found itself at the heart of a global crisis. When COVID-19 hit, we stepped forward, donating ventilators, empowering health workers, and keeping small businesses afloat.
Most businesses during COVID closed. We sat with our partner GIZ here and we came up with a program that we were calling SME Resilience, kusaidia zile biashara zilikuwa zimefungwa ndio zifunguliwe tena.
We were greatly affected by COVID. It was a really eye-opener for us because initially we had only focused on doing the hotel markets and a little bit of export. So when the COVID struck, we could not access our traditional markets. So we had to improvise and do a lot of local marketing, and we are happy we can say we have more clients from the local community and the local market.
2021 marked a turning point. Strategic partnerships were forged with government, global allies, and communities.
I'm a cervical cancer survivor. I started having the cancer symptoms at the age of 20 years, and I kept quiet because I was thinking maybe it is a witchcraft for almost 5 years, until one day I saw someone on television talking about signs and symptoms of cervical cancer. So I decided to go to the hospital, and because of my age, I was told I'm still young to do cervical cancer screening. I went to another facility and I insisted for them to do the cervical cancer screening for me, and it came out positive.
We trained over 40,000 people, screened 30,000 for cancer, and opened doors to capital in grants and loans.
From the 30,000 shares tuliweka kwa tuli reinvest kwa biashara, sasa tuna make purchase ya 100,000. Kuna competition pia. Nitafanya nini wakati wasee wanaingia wakikompete na mimi? Tulifunzwa kwa hiyo training. So kwa hii market saizi ni sisi ndio tunauza sana.
Through our partnership with the United States African Development Foundation, USADF, we have turned ideas into enterprises.
In our bid to support the growth of small and micro enterprises, one of the areas we look at is access to affordable finance and building the capacity of the small and micro enterprises and accessing markets.
They have given us a few suggestions that have made us look back and see where we need to do improvement.
Particularly on record keeping.
And also forming like a board of directors for my business.
Enterprise growth, an area that we have seen many places, some people just need you to handhold them, to train them. And so when I talk about financial inclusion, job creation and enterprise development, that really sits well with our core business as the bank.
Through GIZ's MSE Resilience and Blue Economy programs, we supported hundreds of businesses rebound and rebuild.
The training was sponsored by the GIZ, Stanbic, and KIE. In this business SME loop, they have taught us a lot. I didn't know something called BNC, how I should run my business, the key partners in my business, the key activities in my business. Again, they have taught me on how to do record keeping.
It is important to realize that most of these businesses have never really gone through a lot of formal training, and with the partnership with KIE and the bank coming in, we were able to partner with them at the different locations and be able to offer business advice and a few tips on how they can be able to manage their businesses.
From coastal traders to urban creatives, resilience was redefined.
I'm transiting from the main welding to service delivery. I'm now putting more effort in machines. that can make work easier, whereby you can even come, give us an order for a window, we do it within maybe hours, and you go with your window, or even a door.
Moving forward, I think social media is going to play a very big role, and technology as a whole going to do a lot in our business.
From over 1,500 applicants across Kenya, 4 cohorts have produced 42 winners, each receiving grants to jumpstart their businesses.
Majority of SMEs in Kenya and in other developing economies are not investor ready. Most of the time when they approach commercial lenders, they are turned away because either they are unable to pitch their investment needs or they even fear approaching commercial lenders. So this is a platform that is helping address those challenges and making these SMEs to be investor ready.
Hiyo mean square last year, hata kama tulikubali, si inaweza kuwa better. Inaweza kuwa better.
The major challenge here is change of mindset. And once we do that, because the community is well off, they can take children to school, but sometimes there is not that desire to go beyond the normal basic education. So that is a narrative that we want to change.
Education is where we have planted our deepest roots. 1,600 students reached with school meals, 1,300 computers donated, and over 250,000 youth trained in digital skills. In 2024, the foundation turned a new page. 3 strategic pillars now guide our path.
As Standard Bank Group and Stanbic Bank Kenya, we are very clear on our impact areas, which is financial inclusion, enterprise growth and job creation.
A former musician turned footwear merchant.
Ati ya kutengeneza sandals na maviatu ilikuwa positive sana on my side. Juu nilikuwa nauza. Hapo ndio nilijua wenyewe business poa.
A gooseberry farmer building a brand from forgotten fruit.
As time went by, more farmers got into the product, into the system. More farmers started growing, and we grew to a point where now we couldn't even be able to handle the quantities that we're receiving.
Children who now dream bigger because they can learn better.
Nataka kuwa mwalimu juu walimu wasikizi watafunza wanafunzi vizuri hadi kila mtu anaelewa.
Every program, every grant, every smile, it all tells one story of growth. Our impact is not in numbers alone. It's in the names, faces, and futures we have helped shape.